Hello, guess where I'm at? I'm in the emergency department. I went for my appointment this morning with a physician who is a specialist in gynecology. After hearing my patient history and viewing my ovarian cyst on ultrasound, she sent me to the emergency department. So, welcome to the emergency department. Yesterday, we started out our adventure. We left later than planned. Then we got 45 minutes away from home, and my mom stopped at Sam's Club to get gas, and then we both had to go to the bathroom. So we parked the car to go into Sam's Club to go to the bathroom, and my mom looks and she goes, "Where's my purse?" And she realized she left her purse at home 45 minutes away. So we called my dad and had my dad grab my mom's purse, and then he met us about halfway. So thankfully, that saved us a lot of time. So we lost about 45 minutes on that grand adventure. We got to the city much later than anticipated, which actually was a tremendous blessing. On the way to our hotel, the doctor's office called to let us know they did not accept my insurance. But since we were on the road, they had my home phone, and I don't have a cell phone, so they just had the home phone. And my dad didn't get the message until after the office was closed, and he forwarded us the message. Well, there was nothing I could do because the doctor's office was already closed. So we just went to the hotel and got up this morning, went to the doctor's office, and then I was informed, "I'm sorry, we don't take your insurance." And I was really frustrated because I had called and called a couple times to make sure they took my insurance. And then I got clarification they took my primary insurance but did not take my secondary insurance. So, what this means is my primary insurance will cover a set amount and they'll cover 80% of that, and then 20% of the remaining balance goes off to my secondary insurance and they usually pay the rest. Since the clinic did not take my secondary insurance, I would have to pay for that. And I asked, "Is it possible to still see the doctor?" And the woman said no. And then my mom was very insistent that I see the doctor. She's like, "We traveled almost 400 miles to be here. We spent the night in the hotel. We are going to see the doctor." So the nurse went and found out with the insurance company what the deal was, how much I would have to pay. And it ended up I only had to pay $35, which is ridiculously a small amount to go see a doctor. So my mom was like, "We are seeing the doctor for $35. Yes, 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 yes." So praise God that we didn't get that phone message and we didn't know anything about the insurance till this morning. So I saw the doctor and she was spectacular. Let me just tell you, she was very concerned. She goes, "This cyst sounds very awful. I'm so sorry you're suffering so much. Let's do some imaging." She did an ultrasound. My cyst 3 weeks ago was 7 centimeters. This week, it is 9 centimeters. So it grew 2 centimeters in 3 weeks. And she was very concerned because she goes, "This is a very large cyst. I'm very concerned this is going to rupture. If this ruptures, you won't make it." So she called over to the main hospital and she found a surgeon who can help me here at the main hospital. So we had to travel about another 30 minutes to actually downtown and get to the main medical center. And now I'm here. I'm in the emergency department. They've contacted the surgeon to consult. I'm not sure if I'm having surgery or if they're just doing a consult, but my gynecologist was concerned. She did not want me to have to wait a couple weeks to get a clinic appointment and then a couple more weeks to get a surgery because she's like, "This cyst is not going to last that long. It's causing a lot of issues right now and you're going to be very, very sick and it's probably going to rupture and it's not going to end well." So here I am in the emergency department. I saw the doctor. She's going to order some imaging and we're going to go from there. And then I have to go and get a consult from the gynecologist who's a specialist, who's a surgeon, and we're going to find out what's going to happen. So welcome to the ER. Hello. 5 hours have passed since my last update. I had blood work done. I went for a CT scan. I consulted with the surgeon. They want to do an ultrasound and also possibly an MRI. So they've put in orders for me to be admitted to the hospital. Once they get a better picture of the ovarian cysts and anything else that might need to be done during surgery, Then they're going to schedule the surgery, and then I get to go have surgery. So that will be exciting. And the timeline for this all playing out, they're not sure. They're pretty sure the MRI will be tomorrow. They're not sure when the ultrasound, it'll probably be also tomorrow. So once they get that, then comes the weekend. So the surgery probably won't be until sometime next week. So until then, I get to hang out in the hospital. So it'll be fun. It'll be a grand adventure. Last night, while I was still in the emergency department, I had an ultrasound done. It shows the ovarian cyst has increased in size. I then was transferred to a room in the hospital. So, welcome to my room. Today, I've been waiting all day to get an MRI. There was an issue with my insurance. The medical team is trying to get it sorted out and get the test covered by insurance. It is Friday and it is getting late in the day. Hopefully, the test will be done soon. I hope I do not have to wait all weekend in the hospital to have the MRI done on Monday. After my last update, the hospital was able to get my MRI approved by my insurance company. The MRI was scheduled for Saturday morning. The goal was to have the MRI done, and the doctor was going to use the results to come up with a plan for surgery. The physician wanted to schedule the surgery for Monday. Since I was inpatient at the hospital, the doctor could add on the surgery to her schedule. Unfortunately, since there was no medical need for me to be in the hospital, the medical center would not allow me to be hospitalized while the surgeon set up the surgery. So, as soon as the MRI was done, I was released home. The doctor explained since I was now going to be discharged, I cannot have the surgery on Monday. The physician could only add on my surgery if I was inpatient. Now that I was being released home, I was going to have to go through the regular process of setting up the surgery on an outpatient basis. The surgeon only has limited hours. She has access to the operating theater at the hospital. Her surgery schedule is full with other patients who have procedures scheduled. I will have to wait 1 to 2 months for surgery. Thank you so much for joining me. Please remember to like and subscribe down below. I hope you have a great day and a wonderful week. Bye-bye.